and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there.
Okay, now.
Hey there. Yeah.
Now
we're
we're
good. Thank you, man.
Action.
Good production value to start off this lovely quarantine Wednesday that we're here. doing ham radio. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time. So you know what that means. That means that we're doing a live stream. Now today we're doing a call-in special where you could see the link is in the description below. Daniel so aptly called me at 10 o'clock in the morning when I was still just waking up to tell me about his progress that he spent until that point an hour working on Skype, and you've pretty much been on a cloud. You've been on a high horse all day today. You've been on a high horse.
No, that's not how you're gonna start it.
All day.
That's not how you're gonna start it.
Yeah.
That's not how you're gonna start it.
Then what do you
You're
want
gonna
me to
start it the correct way.
Which is?
I'm waiting for it.
I said, thank you, man. You did a good job. You set up Skype. It was good. Now let's see if it works live. I hope that it works. More likely than not, knowing our track record, what's going to end up happening is that it's not.
You're not done. You got like another 2-3 minutes of praising me, bro.
Okay.
So
right,
whenever
I'll
tell you when you're done.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the pizza you got today. You got some pizza. I appreciate that. You got cinnamon pull-aparts. Your girlfriend just gave me some nice coconut. I don't know what they're called.
Macaroni?
I don't think those are macaroons.
But that's like macaroon from another country.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
like
a different country macaroon.
Yeah. Almost a little bit, but not, right?
Don't stop.
So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Okay, you're done.
All right, thank you. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yeah, dude, just press everything. That's
how we do it here, bro.
So yeah, it's here. It's Ham Radio. We're enjoying this quarantine that we have. We're still quarantined. We're still doing our thing. We're still enjoying the fact that we're not allowed to go outside. Luckily though, here's the thing. I'm not changed. Like nothing in my life changed. I don't understand what it is that people are complaining about, because this is what I was doing forever. Just you wake up, you hate yourself, you look in the mirror, you shave, and then you pause at your neck and you go, not today. Not today. That's my normal daily life.
Are you shaving with a fucking jackknife, bro?
Actually, no, I trim this.
You trim with a jackknife?
No, I trim with the buzzer, same buzzer that I use on my pubic hairs. And then
so you get crabs on your balls, you're gonna get crabs on your...
I don't have crabs anywhere. Okay.
I'm just saying, if you got them, bro.
Yeah, well, there's shampoo for that. So here's the thing. I also get a razor, and I shave this as a razor with a razor. So this is a nice little bit of a smooth. Although one thing that I need to get though is a better shaper, because I have a little thing that you put in your face that lets you shape it.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you do not have one of those.
It's called a groomerang. I have a groomerang that I shape it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's shitty. It's like plastic. I need a metal groomerang.
Oh my god.
And then I'll be able to do it.
No one ever.
Yeah, no, that's what I do. That's how I do it. And then my pubes, right? Let's just to start the show off. This is how we start the show off. It's the trimmer, but you put it on number 1, right? Here's the thing: if you do skin, you're gonna nick your balls.
You're gonna get it.
You're gonna nick your balls. You're not gonna get it.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna.
Yeah, but if you put it on 1, the plastic thing prevents.
Is yours like a cover?
Yeah.
Or is it like one of those things that's built in that it adjusts?
Oh no, yeah, I take it off and then I put a new one. So it's like it's a take off and on.
Okay, I
right?
have one of those.
It's not an adjustable one. It's a, and then here's the thing. I've heard that Manscaped. I don't know if you've seen a sponsor.
Yeah.
Right?
Where they put it on balls and they.
But here's what I don't understand though about that particular trimmer. They say that trimmer doesn't nick your balls. How does it not nick your balls? It's just there naked, right? Like you don't have any plastic coating on it, and it allegedly, Jesus fuck, I'm not even trying. Allegedly, doesn't nick your balls. How does that work? Can somebody explain to me the science
behind ball shaving?
No, of Manscaped, the actual product. Can you look it up? Look up Manscaped, right? They're apparently sponsoring everyone. I should reach out to them and be like, hey, I have a YouTube channel.
8% male.
I have I shouldn't even say decent following. I should just say I have a YouTube channel, and I have a beard, so I would like to inquire about your Manscaped product. Manscaped, yeah. So they say that allegedly it doesn't nick your balls, but look how expensive that shit is.
Yeah, it's a gimmick. I mean, I'm sure it's a decent sort of razor blade, but also those blades, those things aren't that expensive, dude.
No, the one that I have is $20. $20, man. Remington, that's what's up. But what I don't understand is how do you, what is this space age technology that allows you to shave your balls and not nick it? I don't believe them. Are they seeing this?
Now they are.
Okay, but hold on. Don't go on the actual website itself, Manscaped official site. Okay, this is what I want to know. I want to know what is it about their particular product in
it's
trimmer.
not a trimmer.
It's a trimmer, like
It's,
the same with the teeth that do this.
Hold on, let's see.
Products, and then it's
The mower. Let's see the mower.
the mower. Okay, so
Okay.
let's see. Yeah, that's,
Oh yeah.
that's how. Explain to me
It
how
might
is
just
it?
be a gimmick.
Yeah, but no cuts, pulling or tugging, and
Oh,
most
because it's
importantly-
plastic. That looks like plastic.
There's no way that's plastic.
Look at it. That looks plastic to me.
There's no way that's plastic, bro. Are you calling your followers indecent? Well, I'm saying if somebody has a particular trimmer that works, because the trimmers that I have, let me tell you, if I put it naked like that, dude, I am ripping skin off of my my scrotum. So I don't understand what is it about this that allows them to do this.
I think it's plastic. Look.
Design.
Look at it.
Oh, so it does have a protector. It does have a
Well,
protector.
I guess that's for like the different levels.
Yeah,
like the
but
different sizes.
Why would you want to? Here's the thing: if this is designed, this has one purpose, and that's to trim your pubic hairs, right? That's the purpose of this this particular trimmer. So why would you need to adjust the levels?
Ceramic blade.
Okay, the soft
So
ceramic
I think
blade.
that's what it is. So it's the ceramic is the reason why it doesn't cut your balls. I have no idea.
Yeah, the science on this. So let's see this one, Lawnmower 2.0 and 3.0. Here's what scares me though. If I get the 2.0, what improvements have they made on the anti-nicking? Like, I wouldn't trust this. I wouldn't want to use this on my scrotum because I wouldn't trust like the fact that if it would work or not.
How far do you go on yours?
How to use? Hold up, go. See it? It says how to use. Scroll down. It said how to use, right? After charging a trimmer, gently place the silver side against your skin. Utilize a blade. That's how they get you, by the way. So you have to replace the blades.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Usually, I mean, the other ones, you just have to lube them up. You have to put a little bit of oil on the...
I mean, after a while, you're gonna have to replace something on those things.
So it says to help manscaping accidents. Okay, so yeah, so it's use a skin-safe blade. So I'm sure that that's what's
I think
preventing
it's that ceramic thing. It's that ceramic piece is what it is.
Anti-nicking almost sounds like a political act I wouldn't fully support. Speaking of politics, I guess we should get our little quasi-news segment here in the beginning of the show that we didn't prepare for. Made up, impromptu, I would say. We don't have like a little graphic that comes up for that. We never made that, right?
What?
For like news? Because I remember odd news is something that we... Yeah, okay. All right. Sorry, there's not a graphic that I made for this? No, okay. But Bernie Sanders dropped out of the political race. I don't know if you're aware of
Did he
this.
drop out?
Bernie Sanders dropped out.
Get the fuck out. They kicked his ass out.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand about Bernie Sanders. I've never seen a guy be more cucked by a party than Bernie Sanders. And I use the word cuck. Why? Because I tend to be a right-leaning individual, right? Let me just stand like a right-leaning asshole right here. But here's the thing. Bernie got completely screwed from the DNC. Not only the previous elections with Hillary, but let me tell you, here he also got a pretty molested. I got to say, I don't understand how it is that they're going about trying to make it seem like it's a fair process.
Yeah.
You're telling me in terms of potential, Trump won, by the way, guaranteed. But you're telling me in terms of potential candidates, Bernie is a little bit socialist. I'm going to say a little bit because I'm using the anti-hyperbole.
Yeah.
I'm using the opposite of hyperbole, right? Biden is out of his mind.
Yeah.
Biden is losing it. So which one would you like to present as a competent opponent to Donald J. Trump?
Well,
Bernie Sanders, who has socialist views, or fucking Crazy Man Joe?
So I think, I don't know. So the way I look at it is like this. Who has more influence? Bernie Sanders has influence where? Maybe in America because of the youth, right? The youth.
He has a tremendous influence.
Biden has influence international, bro. His son is the head of like in the board of something in some energy something. I forgot where, which is another scandal in itself, by the way.
Okay, but at the same time,
You know?
that's not going to be enough to pull votes from international. The youth is a large part of the vote. If you saw the
Our votes are only electrical votes, bro. Electoral votes.
I thought you said electrical.
Electrical votes.
I mean, now this year,
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't even know how they're
does
going
it
to do
really
it.
matter? Does it really matter? You know?
I don't know. It's going to be weird, but he dropped out, which is a little bit of an interesting little bit. But I mean, this guarantees Trump wins. There's no way that
I mean,
Biden...
it's Biden. Biden, I don't think has one. Here, so here's I'm gonna get Eddie Bravo on you, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna get Eddie Bravo on you, bro.
Okay.
The Democrats need Biden to win because Biden's in a scandal right now, bro, with his son.
Well, Biden's in like 12 scandals, but okay.
Yeah, but the problem with this scandal is that if they get busted, a lot of politicians are gonna get like brought to light as well because everyone's doing the same scam.
Okay.
Everyone puts their son, their daughter.
Here's the thing. It's the the one line that Trump has to do during any debate is like, "Hey, don't worry, there aren't little girls around here for you to sniff," and then that's it. It's over. At that point, everyone's like, "Oh shit!" There's no way that you're gonna put Trump, who's an asshole, against Biden, and Biden's gonna come out looking better. There's no way. There's no fucking way. So guaranteed, we're gonna have fucking 4 more years of Trump because they couldn't come up with a fucking worthwhile opponent.
Yeah.
Right. But how ridiculous is that?
I mean, it's one of
second time. Yeah. Second time they do this to Bernie.
Bro, but it's like Ron Paul. You can't be an extremist in the party because each party has their extremists. Ron Paul was the extremist and the Republicans back in the day. Remember? We're gonna bring back gold. We're gonna bring that silver standard.
Libertarian though, he's more libertarian than right.
But he was a Republican, but he was a crazy Republican. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Bernie Sanders is a Democrat, but he's a crazy Democrat. You know what I'm saying? He's like on the he's like the black sheep of
they can't see you by the way.
Sorry, it's the black sheep of the parties. I think is what it was. So when you're the black sheep of the parties, you're not really playing the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your own thing if you want to, you know.
Well, it's still interesting though to see where we're gonna go from here. But I mean, there's pretty much, remember when Hillary was going up against Trump and CNN?
Believe that we will.
I still have that shirt. I still have my Hillary shirt. But when they said that Trump had like a 3% chance of winning, and then it skewed completely the opposite way. That's how it's gonna be, but it's gonna stay there for Biden versus Trump. It's just gonna be Trump 97.
I think it's gonna be interesting, bro.
Bernie bros are not gonna vote for Biden.
I don't think so.
They're not going to vote for Biden.
Biden's not really liked, but Eddie Bravo again, or I'm going to give you my Eddie Bravo talk.
There's some other factors. That's what you're saying.
Right. The thing is, but true. Let's be honest, dog. Our votes, are more of an indicator to the people where they should be leaning towards. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're saying that like stock, like in terms of stock.
It's like the favor vote. Okay. It's not the favor. What's it called? Not the favoritism. The popular vote. Ours is the popular vote. You know what I'm saying? So the popular vote doesn't really win because Hillary had the popular vote last election.
Yeah, that was fun.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's like people are gonna
imagine. Sorry, could you imagine that she was still that there was still
that lady freaks me out, bro.
There was still a percentage that she was likely to still be running.
That lady freaks me out
until like a couple weeks ago.
But you know what she's doing, right?
Yeah,
she's recovering through stem cells.
She's out there.
She's eating baby fetuses.
Okay, all right. Well, that's
she's coming. I think she's coming back. I think she might have a chance next after the 2020.
I don't know.
The 2024.
Does this guy have a VP? No, right? She's gonna be VP, man. I'm calling it, bro. She's gonna be VP, dog. You know what's gonna happen?
That lady worries me, dog.
She's gonna be a VP, man. Yo, she's gonna be. First of all, she was first lady. But let's be honest. I mean, she wasn't first anything. In
try to spell it, Daniel.
That's fine. She wasn't first lady under anything that Clinton did. All right, she might have been like 14th lady. Because that guy was just going around there fucking. Everybody was sucking.
Hey, Dan Pizza says, "What's up, bro?"
That's what's up. Put her emails. Listen.
Put her email.
She's down the list, all right, of people that care. I fucking, you killed my joke here.
What is it?
I said the joke and to you, and then you were fucking distracted by comments. All right, what I said was that she's all the way down the list. All right, when it comes to people that Clinton care about, that fucking Bill Clinton. Okay, that's what it was.
Great joke, bro.
All right, thank you.
Great joke, bro.
You fuck. But she was still one of the candidates that was likely to be the nominee until like 2 weeks ago. Could you tell me where the fuck she was running? Like how she was running? But they kept saying like Hillary, another person that has a likelihood of running is Hillary. How? The whole party's fucking, like the whole party's fucked. But now you see how favoritist they are towards the candidates that they want. In this case, Biden,
course, dude.
Right?
But it's also the money. How much did Biden get more than this guy?
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm sure Bernie Sanders got his fair.
The sketches one was Bloomberg. Bloomberg was the sketches one because Bloomberg.
I'm surprised he did. I thought it was gonna be him and Biden, bro.
Look at what Bloomberg.
I thought it was gonna be him and Biden, bro.
Bloomberg controls the news. Bloomberg controlled. God, he's like the Democratic Trump. He was a Democratic Trump, and he pulled out, which is fucking odd. So at this point, it's going to be fairly interesting.
That's the thing, though, bro. I think that they know they got it done for this election. Who do Republicans have for the next term? For the next set of elections. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be an interesting next 4 set of years because someone needs to come up. Someone needs to success after Trump.
A friend of mine said, you know what's going to happen? Rick Scott is going to come up, put a Navy hat on. And he's gonna come up with the Navy hat that he put on. I don't think that guy ever went to the fucking Navy, by the way. I don't know if he fucking had any.
He went inside the door. He's like, "Hey, is this the Navy?"
Rick Scott, let me tell you, man. Rick Scott's the shadiest motherfucker I've ever heard. Rick Scott is the former governor of Florida, and let me tell you, I've never had a more suspicious.
That guy's super weird. That was
suspicious guy. What do you distract at? What are you
Y'all ready for 2 hours of Danny? Do you have any Piggy's thoughts?
So we're doing a calling show. Obviously, if you want to have a little bit of a chat, we're going to have to delegate in terms of time. What'd you say?
To send us some messages on Skype so we can get them going.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Okay,
Gotcha,
thank
bro.
you. Thank you, man.
Whenever you're ready.
We're going to do this in a way that's not going to have just one person on the chat for the entirety of the time. We want to have multiple people. We want to give pretty much everyone an opportunity to come in and, I don't know, say something racist or say something that would...
Don't get us shut down.
Yeah, that's the other thing. But you could go to the link in the description below, send a message to that on Skype, and we will pick you so we could have a little bit of a convo. That's the purpose of the show. And if it doesn't work, well, guess what? Then all those shits that you were bragging about, saying, hey man, what are you gonna say to me? We're gonna do that in reverse. So you're gonna have to, I'm gonna say I told you so, and you're gonna have to, I don't know, suck my dick or something. What's that line from what do you call this show, Team America World Police? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, it's fucking fact.
You're gonna have to suck my dick. You're gonna have to suck my dick. Let's see. I want to hear from RB. Equal opportunity live stream. Now, if you're black, we're not gonna. It's funny. I put in that video that we shot. So I shot a video recently. I don't know why my Spic accent is coming out more this particular episode. But when we shot a little bit of a Q&A video, right? That Q&A video.
It's a good Q&A.
I probably used 3 of the black jokes, right? Because I kept making black jokes, and then in editing it, I realized, damn, I made like 3 or 4 black jokes.
Quite a few.
Yeah, I actually made like 6, but I cut them out.
Quite a few.
How bad is that? That makes me look bad. So somebody left a comment, like a really long comment on a video saying like, dude, listen, the first time I was like, wow, okay. The second one, dude, we have a problem here.
Yeah.
Because I kept saying, like a black kid, I kept saying the blacks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Stefan, you don't count technically. Hillary can't run again. If she gets elected, I'm leaving Earth. Well, that was funny. Well, what I do like is you had a contingency plan.
Yeah, I had a little bag of money. It's called the Hillary Clinton get the fuck out of here when she gets elected.
You had a contingency plan, which is kind of interesting. Your black side of you is gonna have some Ebonics. Your black side of you is gonna have some Ebonics with you. I don't know what that was in English. That wasn't even in full Ebonics. I feel like that was if I would hear that sentence said in I don't know, like Baltimore, Chicago, I would stay inside. How are crime rates doing, man?
No one's.
Crime rates?
Well, I don't know. Did you see that? I don't know. I mean, you don't follow any car guys, but this morning, some dude in a super rare Porsche.
Okay.
All right, took it out to the street at 7 a.m. 2 hit and runs, bro. Wrecked one of like 20 Porsches in the world in New York City, bro.
Oh, New York City.
Guy got busted for cocaine. That guy was on something, bro.
Can you look up crime rates during coronavirus?
Sure. But let's just remind people real quick to go to the link in the description. Join us on Skype. Send a message on Skype so that way we can get you, and then we'll get the ball rolling on Skype, okay?
Okay. Thank you for that. I don't know what that was the purpose of it. And I also love that every time you click off of that shit comes up. And then we brought that last time, saying, hey man, what does this thing pop up? He said, it's just what it does. It's what it does. It just turns on automatically. But that was I don't know, a little bit of an interesting election. And also I would like to see the crime rates, because why would you not? Why would you not? Imagine you there's nobody in the street. I haven't even seen a lot of cops.
Murders rise in Mexico.
I haven't seen a lot of cops. That's funny. Murders rise in Mexico despite coronavirus. Yeah, but I want to see like United States, obviously, crime rates. So crime rates in NYC and LA drop as more people stay inside. Okay, that makes sense.
Domestic violence spikes. Yeah, that makes sense.
I figured that. I figured that I thought the domestic incidents would have obviously like multiplied, just because imagine being with your significant other inside of your place for just days at a time. Both of you guys are trying to figure it out. There's definitely going to be some black eyes and some I just fell twice on both my eyes. Could they see that? Could they have seen that? No. Okay, of course not. So they just saw me talking to the monitor. Okay. So what's this? Still high like my people. Best time to a job. What does that even mean? My father-in-law ate a super rare steak, 2 hit and runs. What does that mean?
We got bangers today, bro.
What's that even mean? I want to hear from RB and Sith, I guess. Remember when this used to be a Magic stream? Pepperidge Farm does.
That's a good one.
What magic related thing would you like to talk about? Because this one is something that just came in for me. This is a little bit ridiculous because I didn't understand what it is that they were going for until I got this on the video. Let me tell you,
you're obsessed with that thing, dude.
India.
If you want to use some cards, I got some cards right there.
Okay, I'm glad that didn't show up just because. But I didn't understand what they were going for until I held one of these, and I realized I can't believe this actually got funded. I can't believe this got funded. I can't believe that this found an audience. I do like it. All right, I do like the feel of it, but unfortunately,
this is awesome.
It's very light. This is very light. I was picturing a heavier thing. You know they can't see you, right?
I know, but this is more for me.
Okay. Well, what you're doing is you got the party thing going. Now, what I do love about the advert that they had, that actually looks kind of dope.
Yeah, right. It's pretty sick.
Rate.
You can hypnotize somebody, dude.
They could have made it so that it changes text. That would have been probably $1 extra, knowing the Chinese warehouse that makes these. But this is
there's different settings.
Yeah, you got different modes. Now, but here's what I love about this: attach them, put them together. Because if you remember what
how do you replace the battery in this thing, dude?
You don't.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. What I remember about the advertisement for this is like, oh, here's where you really get attention on you. When you add the fidget spinner attachment, this is how you get all the attention on you. You just put this in and everyone's going to be looking at you. So this is what they were touting as impressive. Put them fidget stickers with my spinners away, get some pussy for the rest of us. Yeah, that's the other thing that I put on Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, then you're missing out on some quality humor. But I put it that, oh, sorry, ladies, don't get too wet. Don't get too wet taking this around. One of the things they also mentioned is discreet fidget. Discreet fidget. I said to apparently the fucking wall.
Huh? I'm producing, bro.
Okay.
I'm producing here.
Well, okay. Also co-host. This is they said discreet fidget. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh, if you want to have a low-key fidget. A big part of the campaign was the stealth aspect of this.
Looks pretty stealthy.
So the part that you could just keep it under and just have it to your side and fiddle with it stealthily. That's part of the campaign, what they had, which I don't understand because
people are embarrassed.
Well, what's subtle about this though? What's subtle? Could you show me? Like, tell me what's subtle about this? Like, what's subtle about this? Could you imagine you take this out in a club? If I was a bouncer and I see you with this in a club, not only am I going to shoot you, I'm going to shoot you, wait till they, like, fix you up, and then I'm going to shoot you again. Because you deserve it. What are you're freaking out here on, like, Skype.
Hold on, dude, because I'm trying to, we're good.
You could manscape with that, I guess. Yeah, but I don't understand why part of the thing was the discreetness. Even on the packaging, it says discreet fidget. So if you want to have a discreet fidget, you can go ahead and do that, which is kind of odd. I need something stronger than a fidget stick after spending 3 straight weeks with my kids. Well, it's going to keep on, man. So 3 straight weeks is nothing. Apparently, August is when Trump told...
They're saying some stuff, man.
There might be till normalcy, but even then, I mean, one of the things they've mentioned is things might never be the same. Things might never be the same again, which I tend to believe. I tend to believe things might not be the same. This looks like cardistry for retards. That's funny. Could you imagine if this actually took off? It didn't.
I mean...
It didn't take off.
I mean, it's kind of retarded, definitely.
I would have loved to seen videos. There's a bunch of other fidget apparati that I've seen people use that, they do like tricks with. But this, I really haven't seen the video. Apart from just doing that one, whatever this move is called on their literature, there's no way you could like do tricks with this. I can't imagine some guy bouncing this off of his leg and then catching it and spinning it. So that's kind of an odd thing. But I'm sure that's what they were going for. Dan, did you take advantage of the Anyone Worldwide sale today?
Oh, that's what it was. I forgot. I was busy working on the show stuff today.
Okay, that's cool. So I just realized if I ever want to get your attention, I just have to say Danny, and then you'll be like, huh? Or not. Okay. Co-host, man. Good. Hey, I have an idea, man. We should do a podcast. We should do like a little bit of a podcast where, I don't know, we like talk about cards, talk about like stuff, What do you? Okay.
I'm trying to get people on the show.
Do we have somebody?
We have some people that are getting ready.
Okay. Well, who's ready here? Who's ready here? Mind you, my favorite part is that you can't hear. So this is essentially going to be a private conversation between me and whoever this individual is. I hope you understand that, which is going to make this even more awkward because all you're going to hear is me as a producer. I don't think that's any good. I don't think that's any good for you. But do we have anyone that's actually going?
Not yet. I'll tell you one.
Okay. All right.
You can take the headphones off if you want.
If you guys are interested in applying for producership, paycake with 2 emails. Paycake 2 e's at gmail.com. I'm out of it today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like this whole thing. I haven't had a Red Bull. I think that's what it is. The caffeine in me. I haven't gotten dick in a long time. So it's a combination of things that have pretty much led me to how I am today. It's going to be a bad call because it's not going to be me. Sorry, guys and Lindsay. That's funny. Good thing the shotgun is not reloaded.
The shotgun is loaded.
Yeah, but you have it loaded in a way that's non-lethal.
No, it's lethal.
The first one?
Yeah, 100%. Oh! I don't know if it's buckshots or if it's bird shots that's on the first one.
Okay.
Or buckshots and bird shots.
Okay, but the first one is buckshots.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's a risk. It's a gamble that the person that's going to rob you is going to take. Okay.
You're either going to get one big ass hole or a lot of holes.
In the second half of last month, murder decreased by 25%, robberies fell by 10%, grand larcenies dropped by 37%. I want to see in the hood though. I want to see the hood. How are the rates in the hood if the hood crimes still are bad? Because they still out. I mean, they're still walking around outside their house. I remember a black friend of mine, an African-American friend, because I do have him, believe it or not. I think I've mentioned this to you before. Why is it that you guys are always outside of your house? Oh, because there's nothing to do inside. That's what he told me. I'm like, that's accurate and funny. That's accurate and funny. So they're just outside their houses, man. They're not doing anything else. So I have to imagine that crime within the little, the crime within the little ghettos. Is that the proper word to use here? I'm trying not to be as racist as I possibly can here. I'm trying to be as accepting of everybody. Hood statistics stay frozen. Okay. I'm glad that we have official statistics from one of them. That's always good to know. What's this one? I saw something on Joe Exotic. Free Joe Exotic. Is that what I saw? They have another episode for...
It's coming out.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is the whole fucking... How is everyone in that show not arrested, though?
I think what's going to happen...
How are they not still arrested? They should have been after that show.
Because what I think is going on is I think they're preparing a case.
Okay.
Because they reopened the Carole Baskin.
Okay. There's no evidence, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's still no
They're
evidence.
gonna get that bitch.
Okay.
She did it. And then Joe, is it what's this guy's name? Lowe.
Okay.
He has like pending felonies and shit like that. That guy's like a felon with a bunch of shit pending and shit like that.
He also has a terrible dress style.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. His wife's hot though. His wife's very
Hey
hot.
Steph, do me a favor, just send me a message on Skype real quick, and then we'll get you on the group and we'll get you going, man. But
yeah, that's an interesting character there. But everyone in that show deserves to either get shot or prison time or potentially anything.
Stop licking your butt, bro. Don't be weird.
Joe's the I think Joe is up there. Joe definitely deserves it. But
they all do, bro. The thing is the problem with Joe too is that Joe lives in a world, right? His world.
Magic. Professional wrestling. He was doing professional wrestling like he was doing.
He was a magician.
Yeah, That's what I said.
He was I'm saying magician.
Big cat stuff.
Political. Political influence.
Yeah, so the guy's everything.
For 10
the guy's
people.
literally done everything. I think Jeff's wife will be the new Carol, and Jeff will disappear. That's funny. Suddenly he's just gonna, and then she'll come up with new ways to the discard of a body. What's this? Okay,
No,
I'm just glad seeing the all the back end stuff, which is fairly interesting. Thank you, I appreciate the confusion here, but it's still you know what? It's still hit. I think it hit culture. I don't know if it's a combination of coronavirus and everybody's inside as to why it actually got so popular. What are you losing your mind for here?
Dude, good. I'm just trying to go back. You're good.
Okay, all right, good. Because every time I see you kind of lose your mind, I'm like, okay, great, something's happening, and of course your subtlety is negative. You have negative subtlety here.
There you go.
So I think it's a combination of popular culture needing like a new one because the previous one that I saw got so much attention compared to this one,
which was
Making a Murder.
I haven't seen that one. Yeah,
was the one that was
I did see that that Chris Benoit one you were talking about.
That was a little bitch.
Holy shit, bro!
Broke his wife's back.
That Chris Benoit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, literally broke her back. I don't understand. Well, I mean, when they said roid rage, there's no way that was all roid rage. And then they I was gonna say broke into. I was still thinking of black people, but they studied his brain.
Yeah, and it was that of a fucking
So I mean that's kind of rough. Jeff's wife is hot. Johnny Depp low. I think
Johnny Depp low.
That's one
I think they're trying to make a movie. I think Hollywood's trying to get involved. But anyways, we got our first call in. You ready? You want to get your headset going?
You're hyped about this because
I'm pumped, dude. If it works, I'm getting a raise, baby.
That's not the way it works. I
No?
don't think that's the way it works. Considering this is okay. That's great. Yeah, thank you for that. Can I ask you why you have the audio at plus 97,000 dB here? Could you explain that to me?
No.
Hey, what's up, dog?
What's bracking, blood?
What's cracking? Okay, so I can hear you well, and your webcam. Damn, bro.
Yeah, can you see me?
You have every time I hear your voice, I'm always fairly surprised as to how deep it is.
Yeah, it stays deep.
Okay.
I can't change it.
I also love the wonderful the production value here. Yeah, good job, bro. This is the sort of production value that I work for. I don't know if you could see the
Can you see me on screen?
Well, the only thing I could see is your bedpost, and now you've covered up the entirety of the screen because it's not you though. It's the producer of the show that apparently is on the spectrum.
If y'all pay me EBT stamps, I'll be there ASAP.
No, I think I'm hoarding those. I'm hoarding those. EBT?
Oh, yeah.
What's EBT?
Yeah, EBT, bro.
What's EBT? Is that what you just asked me?
Yeah. EB. Oh, the food stamps?
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not fucking on food stamps to know what the fuck it is.
So what's up, man? What's up with you, dog?
Nothing much. Oh, let me take this fedora down because I know you guys love those.
Now let me ask you, why is it that you have a fedora in the first place? Is it a meme or well, technically you could get away with it. You could get away with it.
Ironic purposes.
Ironic.
We do it for purposes, yeah.
Okay, because I see you on Instagram from time to time, man, doing hypnosis stuff. I don't know if you've seen this guy doing hypnosis stuff, trying to get up all the honeys.
Yeah, bro. My brother calls me Bill Cosby for it because pills are too expensive.
Okay.
So you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with Zap?
Zap? What?
Zap.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Zap. Penguin Magic a couple years ago, they had this product that was a little bit of a hypnosis. By the way, I'm not looking here. This is the courtesy camera, right? The one that I'm currently looking at. So I'm looking at this one. Don't think that I'm doing some sort of some low-key racism here. Okay.
No, you straight.
Okay,
no,
good.
You're already racist, but it's straight. I'm cool.
That's not true, bro. I have my favorite. By the way, my favorite thing when you say it is, "Oh, I'm not racist." I have black friends. That's my favorite one that you say, which is the most ignorant shit.
I see the opposite. I'm like, yeah, I got KKK friends.
I got KKK. Okay, listen, bro. Zap is a product that Penguin Magic came up with, where it was, I would say, a shorter Asian than me, like an Asian that's a little bit shorter than I stand. And what he would do is he would go up to people, and his hypnotic inductions were like seconds. That's the selling point. That they would last. He would be able to do it in seconds, where he could like literally put you under in a couple seconds, which I just found hysterical. And if you look up the video when you get a chance, it's literally him going in the park and yanking people's arm and like just throwing them on the ground and going sleep.
What?
Yeah, they're unconscious. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, I have heard that product before. A friend of mine who's a worker around the Virginia Beach area actually bought that and does hypnotize people like that. But the stupid thing is that he still doesn't believe in hypnosis, which is kind of funny.
Okay, but
he bought the product and like still thinks hypnosis is fake.
Why the fuck would you? First of all, it's assault. It's assault.
Yeah,
that's what that was.
If they see a guy like me do that to like a little, person of my color than that's me, other than me, then yeah, it's shot.
yeah.
On fucking sec. Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah, but where are you living?
I live in Virginia.
Virginia. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough state, bro.
Okay, I don't know how Virginia is. Can you hear Daniel, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear both of you.
Oh, you can hear the both of us. Okay. All right, you smiling like a. How come I can't see you, Daniel? Though. There you go. There you go. See, now you got both of us here, but unfortunately, he can only see me here. So the production value here is out of control. Daniel spent, I would say, the latter part of the entire day just setting this up, and well, at least it works, right? I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for it working, even though you called me 12 times just to fucking every question you had. Hey, man, this thing's not working. Oh, hey, dude, let me Skype you real quick and test this shit out. I'm here trying to like jerk off and work out, and you're fucking interrupting me.
Hold on. Why y'all do that? I gotta.
Hey.
Oh shit, my boy got the merch here. You got the OG one too,
I'm not
man.
gonna be stuck here in a white tee.
You got the OG. Yeah, but now I can't see you.
All right, we straight.
Now it's all the same unit. Hey, boy. You get props on that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
I got that one and the piggy face one.
Okay, see, the piggy face one tends to be my favorite one because pink. I like pink.
Black and pink?
Meat. I like pink meat. I like pink vaginas. That's the other one. I also like pink hoodies.
Yeah.
So I don't like the purple ones. I don't like the purple ones. I don't know if that's a little bit. If that's a little bit.
bro.
Okay. All right, that's good.
There's a joke that I heard that black people like purple a lot because it looks like the color grape. So anything that's purple, just anything they eat, just tastes great. But do you get a lot of compliments on the piggy face one?
I don't wear it out that much. I wear this one out more,
Yeah.
and the only thing I get is shit for it.
Why?
Because for some reason people think that, well, obviously it's a take on the Black Lives Matter one. So people tend to be like, what's that mean? I had two girls at a bar approach me very...
I'm offended.
Very like offensively going, what does that mean? What does pink? Who's pink? What's pink? And I'm like, it's just my brand. And they go, oh. Like really like really annoyed. I'm like, you vapid bitches. What the fuck?
Hillary Clinton voting as bitches.
The what? I'm sorry, you kind of broke up there. I don't know if that was the cops getting to you or I don't know what happened.
Oh no, it's definitely the Obama Wi-Fi. But it's the you guys are so fucking racist. All right, but when it comes to either the questions I get asked either with this one or the piggy one is that they say they like that one, and when people keep asking me, what is a certified pig cake? What's a certified pig cake? I'm like, oh, he's a YouTuber because I don't like to say he's a magician because that's gonna yeah. Because then that's when they say I'm a magician, and then I got to do a fucking card trick, and then I don't want to do that.
Really?
But to say he's a content creator.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That I don't know if that's worse or not. I enjoy because I don't like telling people what I do. I just tell people I edit. I edit videos. I'm a photographer.
You edit porn.
If I tell them I'm a magician, they're gonna be like, oh, then show me something. Show me, and I don't wanna, be like, oh, okay, well, think of a person that's close to you right now. Great, write their name down on a slip of paper.
Peter Turner.
I don't wanna do that. That's fucking annoying to me. So I rather I edit. Yeah, I'm an auditor. Like just say so. I'm an investment banker.
No one's
destroy people's lives.
Come to my small ass apartment. I'm an investment banker. Like I do something that's like way up here, but you come to my apartment and you're like, oh, you're a magician. This makes sense. This is fucking gross. Piggy's an influencer, says Dan Pizza. That's not even remotely close to what I even consider myself. But Stefan, do you have any queries here? Any sort of
It's a big word. Can you please
it means
make it in my language?
Okay, query. You got a question, dog?
Oh, do you perform much?
Do I perform much? Not anymore.
Not anymore, really?
Not anymore. Yeah,
I get private performances.
Huh?
I get the private performances nowadays.
You get the private performances.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll go up to you from time to time and be like, hey, man, check this out. And you're like, you kind of give me the fucking moan now, which is fucking great. But I used to before when I was doing the other gig, the other fucking pointing at a board gig. That was fun because I would show stuff from time to time.
Word.
But now, not as much, unfortunately. I mean, I would like the opportunity, but it just doesn't come up. Like, it really doesn't.
I got you.
And I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy at the bar that's like, oh, me? No, I do magic tricks. That's what I do. Oh, you want to see one? Oh, perfect. I was waiting. Fucking terrible.
I see that in person. It's just as bad as you say it is. It's so bad.
You
just see a guy.
You got magic buddies. You got like magic buddies, like a crew.
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 down here, and then there's a magic IBM meeting that happens like every first of the month. down here, and then Regional University College that's down here. But yeah, I got like one magic buddy who does do that.
The fucking old whites. Speaking of racism, man, I have to imagine if you go to any of those IBM meetings, it's just a bunch of like old. If you told them to act their age, they die. Like it's just a bunch of old, decrepit. Like, look at my linking rings. What do you got? They're just terrible, man.
You about your little fidget stick and shit.
I saw a picture the other day of like a IBM meeting. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It looks like a timeshare meeting, bro. This looks like a meeting, for like property.
Timeshare,
right? The fuck? What are these guys doing?
I tell you, yeah, dude, it looks like a straight retirement home. It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, and then they'll all, if you're like the really young magician, they'll like come up on you. He's like, "Hey man, how you doing? How you doing?" It's just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's called rape. They're trying to get you. Yeah. They're trying to have sex with you. That's what they're trying to do.
You know, they're like in their 80s, bro. So they've been around since Jim Crow. So this is probably like the first black person they've seen in like 30 years.
I was gonna say, you know what it is? It's actually I don't know if you've seen Get Out. Obviously, you've seen Get Out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that they're looking at you. They're like, I like this one. I like this one. I like this guy's body. Have you seen Get Out?
Great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy with the little cotton on his like here, and then he takes it out. I'm like, that's a subtle move.
Yeah.
That's a subtle. And picking the cotton is what saved his life. How fucking crazy is that? What do you subtle? My producer here is cutting you off because there are more people. So do you have any parting words before we get out of here?
Black Lives Splatter.
Okay. I appreciate that, man. Good talking to you, bro. Yeah, right here.
Appreciate it.
Good talking to you, bro.
R.I.P. Kobe.
There you go. R.I.P. Kobe. So are you happy that you cut him off?
How was that?
So you cut him off.
Oh, did I?
No, I'm saying you took him off just so you could brag that you did a good producer. Yeah, you did well. You did well. You set up the thing correctly, and you put it in a way that now we could have this lovely interactive experience, which may or may not be a good thing. I feel like once we get the real magicians, like the people that are like, I love magic,
like the Chris Ramseys.
No, bro. What do you? Yeah, once we get a successful, I'm talking about like a person that's like, show me what's your favorite double lift? Let me see your favorite double lift. Like
would that be my cue to just at that point?
Yeah, I think that would be your cue. If somebody goes, what's your favorite double lift? I think that would be a good one.
Okay, we got more coming up.
What's this? Is this RB?
This is RB coming up.
This is RB. I don't think I've ever heard RB speak.
No, bro. Yeah.
Delay.
I think that's the what we're getting right now is I'm getting that nice little bit of Australian interference. Is that what I'm getting right now?
What about now?
It sounds better, right? Sounds a little bit better. You don't need it, by the way, Daniel. I hope just to not. I don't want to tell you how to do a producer gig, but if you notice that there isn't anything there, you could just pull it to one side or hide it. Yeah, there you go.
But does that eliminate the audio?
I don't think so. Scroll down. You could check it out. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Thanks for telling how to do my job.
I apologize. Okay. I apologize for that. So RB, what's up, man?
Yeah, not much yourself.
I'm here, man. We're here under the nice auspices of UME Studios, Florida. Of having my producer constantly brag to me that he did. I think you did the most. You did something good for once. You did something good for once, as opposed to the usual, which is, let me spell this out. Let me see how I could spell this. No, not that. Okay.
Why are you hating, bro?
I'm not hating. I'm saying
you're hating, bro.
You did a good job.
It's like saying good job for being a piece of shit.
No, you did a good job. All right, I appreciate your hard work. What's up, RB? What you have? Unfortunately, my producer here is also pushing me to get somebody to ask a question and then kick them off. So
no, bro. Banter. Question and then kick off.
Okay.
For Danny, what Porsche was it?
What he's asking you? What Porsche was it? What Porsche was it that crashed?
Oh fuck! I'll put it on the live stream.
You'll put it on the live stream. Okay, that's what he says. I'm not entirely familiar with that. I realize that you're also a car guy.
I am, and a bike guy. So, how's your bike?
Well, my bike, I'm not talking about it for the blood pressure reasons. That's the little and the less I talk about my bike, the better I feel as an individual. But just to kind of give you the synopsis, I took it into the shop and the owner, when I called him, I was like, "Hey man, how's the V-Star doing?" how you guys working on the V-Star? He goes, dude, the whole engine's fucked. I don't know what the fuck you think we're gonna work on, but the whole engine is fucked.
I took the story out.
Yeah, so that's what he told me. So at least we boiled down the problem to engine, but unfortunately that requires some substantial work. So that's what they're doing now, and hopefully it's going to end up not costing me a nut.
Well, you got that mad Trump money now, right? So
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, my Trump bucks. I had my Obama phone, and now I got my Trump bucks. Unfortunately, Trump bucks don't grow across the pond to you guys, man.
we got something too.
Yeah?
I don't know what it was. Gomo money.
How's the president over there? Like, what's the part of my ignorance? But
Do you guys have a queen? Do you guys have a?
Yeah, how do you guys have do you guys have a government over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a right-wing prime minister.
Wow.
So he's like, right.
Uh,
Except actually more religious, not fake more religious.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine everything is done better over there. I was, I think, mentioning to you a couple of streams ago, maybe, that your women are substantially better. I don't know why I'm more
Shrimp on the
attracted
Barbie.
well, that's a stereotype, but okay.
Yeah, they put shrimps on Barbies.
One thing, RB, Daniel can't hear you. So I know you can hear him. So it kind of sucks when he says something dumb that you can't respond. So you're going to have to speak through me so I can tell Daniel how much of a good person he is.
Well, we don't use the word shrimp to start with.
So yeah. So first of all, even every part of what you said, Daniel, is incorrect, because he says that they don't even use the word shrimp.
What's the word?
Yeah, what do you guys use then?
Prawns.
Prawn.
No, bro. Prawn's a different kind of shrimp. Prawn is a bigger shrimp.
Well, then we don't have shrimp. We've only got prawns.
Then they only have prawns. They only have prawns. I'm not gonna take credit for that. That was gonna be that said that was quite a funny bit. I didn't
Prawns
realize
on the Barbie.
I don't mean to sound ignorant in my Americanism, but I didn't realize how proper you sound.
Oh, thanks.
Well, compared to us Yanks that we have this, well, especially us down here in Florida's penis, that are pretty much
The greatest
accent.
penis. We're the greatest penis.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's no other. What do we got to compete with? Italy,
We're the greatest penis.
Spain. Spain is like a chode in terms of like their peninsula, so it doesn't even. I think we're the only technically phallic state, I guess, if you could even call it that. We're not even. We shouldn't even be recognized as a part of the United States. Yeah, we're gross. We're disgusting. But our accent is very noticeable and very disgusting, whereas yours is very soothing. You could do ASMR.
I've been told I sound like Kermit the Frog, but I'm gonna say no, not to you anyway.
Yeah, well, in my head, the closest person, I guess, within our circle that sounds like Kermit is Joshua J. He's the one, every time I hear his voice, I'm like, oh, that's Kermit the Frog. Remember when we went to Magi Fest? Right? Yeah, you remember because you know his voice. That's the closest Kermit the Frog. You sound like Kermit the Frog's like hot Australian, not retarded cousin.
All right, I'll take that.
Okay.
It's somewhat complimentary. Not really.
I'm glad we have someone here saying Australian girls are so hot. I agree. I don't know what it is about having an actual.
Bro. It's the accent.
You think it's the accent?
100% the accent, bro.
The shape of the. It's like they're very voluptuous.
First of all, look. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Okay. Miami got the best shaped women.
Okay.
All right. But now down under, it's the accent. I don't know how the accent goes, but it's the accent.
Yeah, thank God. I'm glad that you keep popping in and out.
The accent.
Well, the accent, yeah, because to us you have to us, unfortunately, but that's our ignorance.
Yeah,
that's our ignorance. It's like, oh, you got an accent. It's like, no, I don't. You do because other parts outside of the United States exist. You fucking ignorant American. That's the part that I like. That we don't realize. That we don't tend to realize. But RB, apart from queries queries about motorcycles and Porsches, do you have any ham radio related questions?
Well, not magic related because
That's even better. That's even better.
But I do love the show. You guys do great stuff.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's, Daniel said that he likes the show and that we do great stuff. So that's partially you, man.
It's like 80% me.
80% you. Okay. Well, you know, I figured that when you're like, yeah, man, what we should do for your channel or something. You said something the other day, and I'm like, yeah, when we did that. And I'm like, what do you mean when we did that? Or was it that you said our channel for Pig Cake or something? You said something that was very indicative.
It is my channel.
Okay. Now I know. If I end up dead and somehow the quality of my videos end up just fucking blowing up, then I know that you've taken over. And especially we have different hands, so people could tell immediately. I'm not gonna put my hand on your hand, but people could tell immediately if you decide to go. Like if I somehow go back to doing these videos where you only see my hands, people are gonna be like, "That's Danny. Danny murdered Pig Cake. That's fine, Daniel." Because
we should do a series of videos where I'm the one and we like trick people.
I think it'd be very obvious.
I think I'm pretty good.
I don't know if we could that pass video where you showed the pass, you know, but I don't know if we have to show that exhibit A. You're fucking a long distance.
What was Danny doing when he went to put his arm around you and then pulled back?
What do you mean?
Oh, in the ring. Like, just reach for you.
He's talking shit.
I just remembered that. Could you look up in the background, Daniel, if you can, be a peach. Look up in the background RB's Instagram post of when you put your arm.
Oh, so good.
You caught probably what has to be one of the best.
I've never even I didn't.
Yeah, very nice cringy moment of Daniel almost putting his hand around me and then going no, and you're like, no, I'm not gay. No, I'm not gay. You could have done it.
Face.
I mean, I think I was gonna mess with these, but here we go.
Yeah, RB's Photoshop right there. I don't know if you could play it.
No, I can't do it.
Okay, you can't play. This is what I mean by scene, by the way. I remember when I said like, oh, we should do it. That's a pop-up. So that way it's just
But then we won't have the background where it says hamradio.show.
Just a little note as a producer, you know, just a snippet. You could snip it, put a little snip. You know what I mean?
I want to cock this gun so hard.
So RB, thank you for that, man. I appreciate your work in Photoshop. It's always a pleasure to go through my feed and see either me holding some sort of phallic symbol. I'm also glad that you thank me every time in the DMs. I don't know if Daniel, I've shown you this, but he'll be like, "Thank you for this picture." And then he'll, you know, make me be holding some sort of. This was a bad one because it could be anything, you know, the Coke one.
Oh yeah,
it could be anything. Instead, you made it to a large finger. So there's a lot of you've done a lot of good work. Huh?
A lot of restraint.
Yeah. You need to move on to now RB's Adobe, bad Adobe. So you need to move on to After Effects now.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, After Effects is like I want to say Photoshop of a video. So it's a rough one, but I mean, if you get some After Effects in you, you're gonna be able to actually make me look like I'm I can't think of some sort of
5'7".
Well, that's one. Thank you for that. I was thinking more sexual, Daniel, but I appreciate you
Photoshop.
hitting close to home here, man. Hitting close to home here. So, RB, any final things before my producer unfortunately cuts you off?
Nah, it's all good. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your work and service in the Pig Cake community and dropping some hot ones. And much to my chagrin. So, I appreciate you, man.
Thanks. Have a good one.
You too, sir.
Oh, oops. Got it.
You too. So that was a hot one. Every time I see a RB post on my feed, I giggle a little bit because I'm like, that's good. I enjoy the fact that my visage is being turned into some sort of artistic work. So it's pretty tremendous. Could you look it up now, by the way?
Okay, it's already up. All right, so you ready?
Show it up on the stream so they could see this. So this is the meme here. Yep. Mm-hmm. You put your okay. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that wasn't like copyright, because I don't know if they could hear that, right?
No, they can hear it.
I could hear it. It's very loud. I got involved with ham radio because of you. I just bought...
Oh, because of me? Oh, thanks, guys.
I just bought a Baofeng UV5R. Okay. I imagine that's a type of ham radio. We should actually convert this into a show about ham radio. Could you imagine that we just spend about an hour and a half talking about ham radio, right?
I mean, I know some things about ham radios.
Do you?
Yeah. Franz is a ham radio. Like we used to have like a little ham radio community.
Like actually, like really?
Yeah, legit.
Why do I feel like you guys were into everything? Like you had some sort of you had into some sort of I know the running joke is like you have a guy for everything, you know. So if I'm like, dude, I need like I don't know, like a cardboard box guy. Like you know a guy.
Actually, I do know a cardboard box guy.
Do
Yeah.
Okay.
We got all these cardboards for stuff that we ship to Brazil.
Let me read these comments. I don't want to neglect these comments as this is going on. Can somebody who's calling please ask how Piggy's brother Robert's doing? Thank you, Caesar. Thank you.
How's he doing, by the way?
I'm sure he's doing fine, man. I'm sure he's doing fine. I'm sure he's going to be doing just fine after this when he's no longer living because of dropping information. What I love, too, Caesar, don't say anything that's going to, you know, compromise my identity. Don't say anything about, you know, private stuff. Yeah, man, your brother Robert.
You want to, before we jump into another video, you want to do some voicemails?
Do we have some voicemails?
We do got some voicemails.
Okay, we also have voicemails. If you guys want to leave a lovely voicemail, the link is in the description below as to how you could leave a voicemail, and we will respond.
So when
to
you're
it.
ready, so I can do the voicemail thing.
You could do it. Yeah.
Link is in the
Yeah. Well,
and then
Let's see.
You know,
Gary.
SpongeBob,
Hey, a magazine!
You know, I discovered SpongeBob. I would say last year.
really,
Last year, I never watched SpongeBob.
dude, I have SpongeBob clothes.
Dude, it's fucking great.
Dude, and it's like it's a smart cartoon, dude.
It's
for smart people.
That's how I know you went to Miami High. That's how I know you went to Miami High when you fucking say that SpongeBob is it's a thinking man's cartoon. Jesus fucking Christ. So we have one here. Let's listen to this one. That says this one's called friedricedick.html.
Hey guys, hope you're staying safe with all this bullshit going on. But just wanted to say, appreciate the amount of content you're putting up. Appreciate you grinding through it and giving us something to do while we're all fucking stuck at home with our whining ass kids. Alright, man. Take it easy. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh, I almost flexed out there. Thank you, man. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. It's always welcome to hear something positive as opposed to the usual messages that I get are like, "Hey, you're racist," or "Wow, Pig Kick, really? I do cardistry because I enjoy it." So I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. We have another voicemail here, so let's listen to this one, and we'll go back to a live chat after this. Now, kind of oddly enough, I do have a little bit of a hot interview after this, Daniel. On Global Magicians on Instagram. We're gonna do a little bit of an interview on Instagram. So if you want, you could check that out. That's gonna be at 9 p.m. Eastern, right?
You want me to find them?
Yeah, Global Magicians. You could check that out. Well, okay. First, I should change my name to Pig Bay or something like Pig Bay or yeah. You could show this.
Hold on.
That's really loud though.
They're not gonna see that.
They're not gonna see it.
I mean, there you go.
They can't hear it?
They can't hear it.
I'm sure they could hear it.
Well, with that.
I'm sure they could hear it.
They can hear it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. So yeah, so that's I'm going to be doing a little bit of an interview at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. So in a couple minutes, I would say 40 minutes.
Couple of
Right?
minutes.
40 minutes?
40 minutes is not a couple of minutes, bro.
That's I would say it's more than one. So it's a couple, right?
I thought a couple was two.
At least two.
A couple's at least two?
At least two. Yeah,
Huh?
you can't have a couple.
I went to Miami High, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, you said it.
What up, Piggy? What up, Danny? So, I heard you guys mention crabs. There's a misconception that whenever you catch crabs, that it's just down in your genital area. I, for one, who had crabs, it's a fucking nightmare. It started on my lower butt, itching, and then it went to the back of my knees, and then it went into the crotch area, and then into my ribs, and I started getting these weird bumps, so I went to the doctor. Make a long story short, yeah, man, there's a shampoo for it. They went up into my eyebrows, my armpits. I mean, I'm telling you, it was a fucking nightmare. And the sad thing is I didn't get it from a girl. Fuck. I was working at a job where I traveled a lot and staying in a motel room, so You guys watch out. Always put toilet paper if you're using a public bathroom. I do.
I don't think that's crabs.
I would trust the guy who said that he got it. And put himself.
It could be It could be bed bugs.
Bed bugs that start
you don't sleep naked
in the crack of your ass.
You don't sleep naked. How does it go to your knees?
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna say, hey,
you don't get crabs on your knees.
How'd you get
on the back of your knees? That's weird.
Yeah, how do you get crabs on your knees?
That's
I don't
weird.
Understand that. That's the part that I don't get. Now, crabs, obviously, I've never just limited it to the pubic area, but I mean, the association commonly is, oh, you got crabs, and that means that you got you got a nice little bit of a partner there. They gave it to you. Well, you get crabs from anything.
Yeah, you
get crabs from anything, man. You get crabs from a cheese stick at Cheesecake Factory. You can get crabs from anything, man. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that you could get it in certain parts that don't like our legs, like just like leg parts. I didn't know that. That's kind of odd. We have another call here.
We got one more. You ready?
Yeah. Thank you, man. Look at you, being a producer.
Oof.
That's very loud. Oh man, yeah, dude, that's fairly loud. Yeah, thank you, man. Oh, I heard myself. I'm hearing myself.
Okay.
Producer.
All right. I'm stopping
put down the live stream.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I did. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
New York Dumb here.
New York?
Culo. How are you, man?
Oh, that's kind of loud. I wouldn't expect that. Where are you from? Where's that accent from?
I'm Greek.
Greek?
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
Greek salad?
Greek New York.
But I
Greek
lived
yogurt?
in New York for the past 30 years.
Okay. All right. That's kind of interesting, though. Every time I hear, like, for example, my parents or my parent, she's been living here for, 60 years at this point. She still has an accent. Who? My mom.
Really?
I have an accent, too.
Okay, but it's kind of sexy, though.
Oh, thank you.
So I would call it a very sexual accent. I enjoy it. Listen, you don't need to be ashamed of it. I have a what they call a spick trash accent. So I wish I could have an accent like yours.
All right, yeah, all right.
But let me ask you.
I don't know what to say to that.
I was gonna say, how Greek are you though? Like, how Greek would you consider yourself?
That's like a weird question to ask someone.
Well, I'm uncut, if that's the question.
Okay. That's pretty majorly Greek. How do you say, like, if you go to like a Greek restaurant, right? Let's pretend we're gonna go to a Greek restaurant, you and I, and let's say that I'm ordering what I would pronounce as the gyro. Right?
Gyro.
Okay, you would say gyro.
Ooh.
Gyro, yeah, the.
Okay.
Gyro.
Okay, because I've been corrected every single time I've ever walked into a Greek place, really rudely.
Well, technically, it's not Greek; it's Turkish.
Okay.
Gyro is Turkish.
Okay.
It's all right. We took over.
That's good, though. That's good. The Turks don't deserve it. I'm a little bit part Turk.
I mean, the Greeks are just pieces of shit. They have nasty attitudes. They think they're better than everyone.
Okay. Well, see, as I mentioned before, Daniel can't hear you, but you can hear Daniel. Sorry. He's talking massive shit. But he says he agrees with you.
Yeah?
Daniel, he agrees with you.
I know a thing or two about cultures.
Okay. I'm surprised, considering you thought that Australia was in...
Not Australia.
Not in Europe.
New Zealand.
That's a common mistake.
So what's up, Denk? What's up, man? How you doing in New York?
Shit. It's horrible.
Yeah?
You can't get any deliveries. It's horrible.
Why is that?
It's great, though. It's hard. Well, there's nobody. I mean, Instacart is the only thing that exists, and then they start stealing credit cards. You're ordering like 10 items, and they give you one, and they're keeping the other 9 items for them. Oh, it's great.
Oh, that sounds like some shit they do down here. Fucking Instacart scam.
What?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, holy shit. Well, we're in New York.
Manhattan.
I
used to be right next to Jamaica, right next to X.
Okay. Right next to X,
I moved. I could not stand there anymore.
Yeah, you're
First
not...
it was Astoria, too many Greeks. Then it was Jamaica, was too many Puerto Ricans. Whatever, so...
I was gonna tell you, I'm glad that you couldn't do the fucking Puerto Ricans in Jamaica. I stayed there once.
Jamaica is one of the worst places, man.
I love it.
Smell. The moment you go out of the train, you're like, where the fuck am I?
You're 100% right. I stayed there once with a former person that had family there, and let me tell you, I still am trying to figure out what the smell is to this day. I'm trying to figure it out.
You see things you like, it can't be. It's 2020. You cannot see those things.
You know what it is?
In the street, people, they don't collect garbage. It's great. It's absolutely great.
You know what it is? It's baklava and BO. That's the combination. It's chicken and rice, baklava, and BO. All that combined is Jamaica Avenue.
Oh man. Anyway, you were supposed to come to New York, and then whatever happened.
Yeah. I was kind of dumb. Luckily, I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference
I was gonna
now.
hook you up with fake Rolexes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the market for a fake Rolex. Fake Rolex. Damn, man. That makes a lot of sense with your Greek nationality.
Yeah, well, again, 30 years. I don't know. I haven't been to Greece for 12 years.
Okay, that's at least good. You're Americanized. Okay, but you're
Yeah, well, I had to get married for that, but that's okay. I'm not like Danny. I have my papers.
Okay, he says Daniel says that he does. Unlike you, he has papers. Yeah.
I got papers.
Oh, you got papers.
I got papers, man.
You got papers. I still haven't seen them. I still don't know. I still don't know, man. Maybe you're trying to do something for benefits for. I don't know if you. I don't know what your end game is, Daniel. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. But Dank,
They get your business, and then get papers through that.
Is that the way it works? You could make a business here and you get papers.
I think it's like you have to bring X amount of money in.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Damn, man. So we give them chances. We give them chances here.
Yeah, bro. But you gotta have money.
You could just be a girl, get somebody, get pregnant.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, not necessarily, because if your kid's born here, but you're not legit to quit, they'll ship your ass back out.
Really?
Bro. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so never mind. All that patriotism.
USA.
Yeah. I was about to be.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Thanks, man. Thanks for picking up the call. You're great. You're making Wednesdays more, nice and easy, especially now.
Thank you, man.
You're
I
great.
appreciate it. I always see your comments and I give
Even
them.
Danny. Thanks, Danny, too. Even him.
I'm not going to tell him you said that. I'm not going to tell him you said
All right.
that. I'm not going to tell him you gave him a compliment. But let me ask you, do you have any ham radio related questions, any magic related questions? Unfortunately, as much as I hate to ask, do you have anything here that you would like to...
I'm pretty horrible on everything.
Okay.
So I get a lot of, I know a lot, I have a lot of history, but I can do half of the crap that you're doing on your video, so I'm good.
Okay. But then you're interested in magic,
I'm 48 years old, man. I'm too old for this shit.
That's true. Yeah, I'm too old for this shit too now. I'm too old for this shit. I'm turning too old for this shit, man. I'm waking up every day. My back's hurting.
35? What are you talking about?
No, I'm not. I refuse to divulge that information. But
I'm sorry.
I'll
ask Robert.
Oh, you asked Robert. God damn it. Robert's up there. See, he's the one that's up there. All right. I'm still young. I'm full of I don't want to say my current age, but my dick 15.
That's right. You see, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a callback to a Daniel joke. So I stole your joke, Daniel. I hope you appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the nice comments, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do.
Have a nice one, guys. Bye.
You too. It's funny because I see them both here. I see them, so that's kind of an interesting thing. Who's this? That was Dank, Lindsay. The back of my knees. Yeah, but that's kind of. I'm still on the crabs. Could you look it up? Could you look up?
If you can get crabs on the back of your knees.
No, if you look it up. Yeah, look up how to get crabs. Like, how do you get crabs? Sexual contact is one.
No, yeah, but it's not by penetration. It's by a contact.
Okay. Yeah, but if you how the fuck does that even make sense? But so if you sit on a toilet seat with an individual that had previously sat on it that had crabs.
If there's crabs there, yeah.
Then you're likely to get crabs.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sus. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. RB, what are crabs called in Australia? What are big crabs? Oh, that's funny.
What did it say?
You can't be funnier than me. That's it, cute. That's it. Okay, there you go. I think crabs are like lice. Yeah, that's what I would compare them to, which is kind of odd because I would not associate it with just regular skin. Like you're just there chilling. But if you do have like hairy legs, maybe.
I mean, it's a shampoo, dude. You put a shampoo, it's warm water shampoo, and shave your hair off. You're good to go, bro.
Well, how about, gonorrhea is just like a pill, right?
Is it a cream or a pill?
An injection.
Ugh.
An injection in your scrotum. Do you know how a vasectomy works?
They burn off the little things. that go into your balls.
They burn it into your balls. They stick it in and they burn it.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
That's how it works.
That's scary.
It is.
That's a very scary thing to have. I have an answer to the crabs confusion.
You ready for another call?
Is this gonna settle the crabs debate?
I hope so.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oof. Ooh, we out here today, bro. We out here today.
Talking about crabs and stuff. Any clarity to this confusing point? Although let me tell you, if I'm not deaf,
yeah,
I'm deaf by now with this the loudness here. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Hey, yeah, we just got the producer here that's trying to actually make your screen normal sized as opposed to the little baby size it was. There you go.
Baby size is fine.
Okay, that's what's up. So you got a response to the crabs debate here.
You're talking about crabs, and I was looking this up. Don't ask why.
Okay.
But could
We
be
don't know why.
scabies, because scabies like to hang out in those little crevices and nooks and crannies on your skin.
Oh man.
And they're like mites that burrow into your skin.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's kind of rough.
So like they go around like between your knuckles, like in your elbow regions, behind your knees, all that stuff.
That's pretty fucking rough. Saying that they go up behind the knees and the elbows.
So
like
it does go into your
like
knee?
little scabies. Scabies is what they call the little fucking little things that like nudge in your shit. That's pretty terrifying. Let me tell you, I've frequented certain motels in my day, so I've been blessed. I've been blessed that mine were cleaned by small Nicaraguan women that I made sure that they cleaned all the crabs off of my stuff. But what's up with you, man? How you doing? You driving?
No, I just got off work right now.
Okay. What are you a mechanic?
Don't touch your hands with your face.
Hey, good. But I got my gloves on. No,
okay.
No, I do maintenance for an apartment complex.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, I was gonna ask you because you got the gloves on, but then again, I realize now everybody has fucking gloves on.
Yep. No glove, no love.
Yeah, exactly. I see that everywhere.
Apart from
Have you seen stores lately? Like they have these stickers on the ground. It's weird.
yeah, that's
Home Depot doesn't let you in. There's like a long ass line.
that's my favorite part. Home Depot. I don't know if you were watching one of the streams that I mentioned. I was jogging by Home Depot, and I guess one of the clipboards, as I call them, dudes with a clipboard.
Yeah.
They asked me if I was looking for a job.
They set you up, bro.
Because I guess the way I looked, I looked like I was like, I don't know, into roofing.
Trabajo.
Yeah.
Trabajo.
So like, hey, you need a job? I'm like, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm glad I look like I'm about to lay some tile down on a fucking roof. Daniel just said, don't touch your hands with your face. It says oxymoron here.
Yeah, that's a valid statement.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. So what's up, man? What's up? Are you a fan of Magic? You're a Magic fan?
Oh yeah, actually, it's been probably like a good year and a half or so. I've always liked it, but I just kind of really got into it a lot lately, just within the past year or so.
Okay, what got you in it?
It's just something I always liked, and then once I saw that there's a lot of things available on YouTube, like your channel for one,
Virginity,
and so I started learning stuff, and then I just started trying stuff out whenever I go out. I hang out at this bar, but I can't do that anymore. And just do tricks, and then as soon as I started getting reactions, I'm like, oh shit.
Ooh, shit.
Nice.
Where at though? Where at?
In Long Beach, California.
Yeah.
So basically Miami.
Okay. Yeah, Miami, but like Mexicans.
Yeah.
You don't got the Cubanos, you got the Mexicanos.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fucking dope though, man. Fuck that bar stuff. That's bar stuff I like, but it's just it has to be like a bro environment. I feel like if you're doing it and there's like, I imagine you're talking about like dive bars.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's in downtown Long Beach, and it's I don't know, it's a little weird because there's not really too much down there, but that's where I hang out.
Okay.
And it's usually I'm just playing with cards, and people are like, "Hey, do you know magic tricks?" And then when I didn't, I was like, "Oh no!" And I was like, "Well, maybe I should learn some magic tricks if they're gonna see me playing with cards."
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you're that guy. You're the guy that's doing this in the corner of the bar.
I'm that guy. Yeah. Every time you mention that in your videos, I'm just
nice
like,
cards,
oh, that's me.
That's me. You're like, that's me. That's great. That's fine. Well, I always say, all right, as a serious bit, all right, because I know people are like, oh my god, why are you so? I take my cards to the bar. I don't have an issue with that. All right, I wouldn't personally do it. I wouldn't personally have cards on me. But
yeah, I respect that.
I don't see what's wrong with planting cards there. So you could plant the cards. Oh, are these your cards? No, these aren't yours. Oh, we'll do something with this. You know, I don't see what's wrong with planting the cards. But me personally, I can't be the guy that's like this. Oh, let me show you a trick. And I take this out of my pocket, out of the sleeve out of the. Look at this, by the way. This is next level virginity. When you take cards out of a sleeve, like a plastic.
I don't do that.
Thankfully.
Usually they're just cards that are in my pocket.
Yeah, that's at least good or better. But I'm always I always prefer just planting it if the opportunity arises, leaving something there, or that whole idea, because it just seems odd to me unless you are. I don't know. I can't think of many justifications for you having like cards on you. I might be overthinking this.
My explanation is always I'm a fidgety guy. So before it was cards, it was like a Rubik's cube.
Okay.
Or it would be something. It'd be a yo-yo. It would be a Rubik's cube. It would be now it's just cards because it's easy. It's low profile in the pocket.
Okay. You got a low what do you call it? Low profile fidget. So you're out here low profile fidgets with This is right next to. This is actually right next to you guys, man. You guys are in You're in Long Beach. Illusionist is where? Am I being like racist when it comes to generality? Because Illusionist is in, I think, Santa Clara.
They're like in a bunch of cities, I think.
No, they're in Cali.
No, Theory 11. Theory 11.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Okay. Low key fidget, but that's one of the selling points for this. Oh, I have a low key fidget with this thing. Which is the most high key fidget I've ever seen in my entire life. But that's dope, man. A year's I'm jealous every time I hear that somebody just got into Magic, because I think once you get to the point where you have a lot of knowledge, you're restricted by that knowledge. Does that make sense?
I agree 100%. Yes, I agree. It's like Magic's still fresh to me, but it's also like I know a lot of stuff, so it's like I'm not getting fooled as easily. And then when you have so much that you know, like, what do you do?
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, and I don't think that you approach things as creatively as if when you didn't don't ask much. I wasn't gonna say when you didn't know shit, because but in a sense of like just trying to figure stuff. Yeah, exactly.
You create limitations by knowing the things that you know, so then you find yourself like, well, what can I do? When you could really do anything.
No, yeah, you're 100%. I just kind of get jealous of that. So every time I hear that somebody's like, oh shit, man, I've done this, I'm like, fuck, I wish I could have done. Instead, I have so much virginity in this head that it's always a little bit harder to be creative, or as creative as I want to, But that's dope, man. Yeah.
Like the Magic Effects is more, it's shifted from when I didn't know how it was done to now knowing it's done. It's a different type of.
What do you do though? Like, what do you do mostly? Just like card stuff?
Yeah, just card stuff. I've been trying to dabble in with like coin stuff and trying to get like a good set going. Like whenever somebody asks me for tricks, I'll be like, I want to have like a good like maybe 2 or 3 tricks that just kind of have it run smoothly. Because right now I still get like really nervous, I'm not really too sure about fooling anyone or not. But then my reactions are good, so I say more good than bad.
No, definitely. But it's good to be in that position, and it's always good to know your limits in terms of when to stop. Because I think that magicians, once they have that opportunity to perform, you almost see like they don't want to. They just want to show them everything, as opposed to knowing when to end. So having like a little set of time where you're like, oh, I want to know 2 tricks that work well together. And that's good. That's all you need to show them. But you'll be surprised as to how many magicians are like, let me show you my 30-minute set right now. You ready? Pick a card, go ahead. And then they do, yeah.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
No, when you would perform, do you prefer like more intimate, like one-on-one, or like?
Depends on the context. Groups are a little bit harder to manage just by the numbers, just by the law of numbers. But not necessarily angles, just more of especially when I used to do stuff, because it was mostly to like jaded students. So imagine students that are looking for any excuse not to fucking pay attention, So.
Yeah, like they're not paying attention when it's time they're usually doing
that's
to impress a girl or something, and then they're not paying.
Or usually it was like at the end, at the end of class or something. It was like, like the last 3 minutes. But that was pretty rough, but it was good because if they caught you doing something, they'd call you out. So they're like, I see the card in your hand. Like I see it. Like I'm looking at it right now. So it's a good learning experience because they don't give a fuck. It's like young people and old people don't give a fuck. So if you want to do something to like actually refine your craft, find old people, or
do it to my girlfriend.
Huh?
Or just do magic to my girlfriend?
Find out that you actually
Yeah,
fail. At
yeah,
you
that's
try
what a
to
lot of
do.
people are afraid of, which is why people get the jitters, because they're like, oh, I've been practicing this, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't want to fail in front of a crowd, but that's the best learning experience is failing in front of a crowd, because you realize once you get over that, everything's easy. Like everything is because the worst that could happen is you get laughed at.
Exactly, and then once it happens, that's that.
Well,
And
unless
can
you
deal
live
with
in
it.
Chicago. In that case, the worst that could happen is you get stabbed. But I mean, that's Chicago. Those rules don't apply to Long Beach or Miami.
You're holding too hard.
Do you have any parting questions here? My producer's unfortunately cutting you off for the sense of time here.
I thought you blame me for everything.
No, that's good. I just want to say that I appreciate your channel, and I've learned a lot from you. You got a
Thank
good
you. I
head on
appreciate that.
your
I'm glad
shoulders.
that my channel could be a little bit as to helping you, and this is a little bit of a magic experience. But just keep at it, man. Keep at it.
Yeah. All right, man. Peace
Good
out.
talking to you, bro.
Good talking to you.
Are you satisfied, Daniel, with your work, your progress?
Oof.
With your work in progress here? You and doing this? Sorry, I smoked a reefer. I'll stop typing now. That's funny.
Smoked a reefer?
The reefer was man, it sucks. We haven't been to 7-Eleven in forever.
I know. I miss my donuts.
Well, I mean, we could still 7-Eleven's still open.
No, that's disgusting.
I'm sure they're clean. Like I'm sure they have codes, and they're not gonna necessarily just cough all over the shit. Could you imagine the lawsuit? If something happens at one 7-Eleven, who do you sue? 7-Eleven
I think 7-Eleven. No, I think 7-Elevens are franchises. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to you sue the franchise.
Yeah, you choose that specific location. Or I mean, it really depends. If it's one of those things where it was done by
Okay. Well, I mean, now you see that these people for coughing on shit, they're getting charged with like terrorist intentions. I don't know if you've seen this.
No.
How weird is that? How odd is that?
Yeah. Well, it depends too, bro. But terrorist is like that's one of those like things from the government. You know what I mean? To label you a terrorist.
Okay, I thought you were gonna get into some sort of conspiracy. I was like, okay, all right, I see that. That's the way that's the rabbit hole that you go down. But but it's better that way. It's better overdoing it and calling you some sort of terrorist and putting you into some sort of group with that. Why does it look like? What are you doing here? Oh, you got it, somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if we're gonna do maybe one more.
Okay.
I think one more.
I got one waiting on Satch to get on here, and then we actually have one more voicemail. You do a quick voicemail on there.
Do we have a voicemail?
Yeah,
wow,
we got another one.
You being a producer here, man.
So
okay, we'll do a voicemail, a chat,
okay.
A voicemail, and then we'll end it.
Okay.
Okay. So
I mean, you are the boss. I'm just here, the employee.
And then that, and then next. Well, we are here. You're here now, so we could do we could do more ham radios.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
So here's another voicemail.
Guys, it was Krabs, trust me. The doctor made a phone call while I was there because I was shook up. And as he was making the phone call, I heard him crack a joke to whoever the fuck he was talking about, and he turned around and he said, "You have," and he gave me the scientific name. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because it's crabs. I go, "Doc, they're in my ribs. I can feel them crawling on my ribs, and no, I'm not that hairy. Other than in my ball section, But yeah, man. And he prescribed this shampoo that said, "Do not get it near your eyes or ingest it." And the bottle hell, it didn't even have a fucking name. It just had a skull and crossbones. It was also a fucking nightmare. I was in line.
Not funny.
The pharmacist said, "What did the doctor prescribe this, for?" And I'm like, "Bro, come on, man, just give it to me." He goes, "Do you know how to use this?" I'm like, "Yes." God damn. Anyways, it was crabs.
Can't be funny to me. Can't be funny to me. What I love is that you could hear the anger in his voice. You could hear the anger and the fucking contention.
That's what happens,
It was
bro.
fucking crabs.
It was crabs.
Listen to how it starts.
Guys, it was crabs. Trust me.
It's like, dude, it was crabs, man.
Trust me, bro.
It was fucking crabs.
Listen, bro.
That's fucking terrifying. That's fucking terrifying.
You never gotten crabs before?
I've never gotten any.
I mean, you shit more in public places than I have before.
No.
You've done the bathroom thing.
Yeah, because I had to. I had to.
Dude, I never shitted in a fucking...
Okay, but here's the thing that you neglect about me. I had a shit kit.
What's a shit kit?
Wipes.
Uh-huh.
Windex.
Uh-huh. What?
Paper towels.
You Windex the toilet?
Yeah.
Does Windex kill Bacteria?
Windex, the other one, like whatever. I'm generalizing Windex, but it was probably Lysol or like something.
Okay,
but it's
okay.
like a spray.
Okay,
like
okay.
a disinfectant spray.
I don't know. You can't convince me, dude.
I
Unless
had a
you
shit
drench. I mean,
yeah.
I've seen some pretty fucking bathrooms that I'm pretty traumatized, but
Well, let me tell you, man, because you can buy shit kits from Illusionist.
hey, that's our main money supplier.
That
Bro.
was a dark time of my life, man. The bathroom at the house was getting worked on.
For a year.
No, not a year. It was like a month and something. It wasn't that long. But yeah, let me tell you, man, shit kit. So I had that kit, and I was like going around, and I rated all the bathrooms. Yeah, that's great. Everyone's gonna hear that. So I rated all the bathrooms in the Coral Gables area.
I shaved my chest, so it's like itchy now.
Why'd you shave your chest?
Because I trimmed my beard.
Okay, and you shaved your chest.
Yeah, I was in the mood. I'm like, fuck it, let's see where it goes.
That's terrible. I was thinking of shaving my head, but I'm like, nah, I've grown out the hair too long.
Yeah.
Like I've grown it out for way too long, so I don't want to have to redo that because I like long hair.
I mean, I think you're gonna look good when it starts growing out like this.
No, by that point I'd get the 2 and I just put it on that. I got a blow dryer recently. I don't know if I told you. I got a blow dryer recently, so I'm there like.
I can't believe you actually. But did you look at blow drying videos? Because there's technique to this shit. It's not just put hot air and comb it.
No, because it come back as you fucking do this. It can't be that hard.
It's very difficult.
Caveman did it. We have another call?
Let me call him up.
It's not a purse. It's a utility sling pouch. That's fucking loud.
I don't know why you put it in your ear. I don't know why you put it in your ear. I don't know why you put it in your ear. You have to wait.
Every time you put it in my ear, I feel like there's a small train that's going off in my head. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, wow. What's up? Hey, is this Hey, Rodriguez?
Yeah, there's like 20,000 things happening in the back end. I don't know what's happening here.
My kids at the house, man.
Oh, hey, man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's a little short.
Oh, he's a little short. Okay. Was that a take on me here?
Yeah, she made a kick on you.
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm so happy I got to see you. Well, I see you now, but
Well, yeah,
man, so exciting.
there's a bromance going on. Is there? Okay, so I hear a female in the background, which tells me that does she know that you are a fan of magic tricks, Sandor?
Yeah, she's jealous of you.
I'm not.
Okay, she says she's not. I feel like there's I think I mentioned this in a previous video that the only way that you can get a significant other doing magic is for you to hide it until they're tied to you legally through documentation and paperwork.
Yeah, so I got married to her first, and then I got into magic.
That's smart. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. You can't do it the other way because then you're not even gonna find someone. Then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you do magic? That's cool. I'm gonna talk to that guy who's an investment banker."
He was painting his Warcraft
He doesn't know.
miniature figures.
Yeah, my wife. Man, I'm just super happy that I got to talk to you.
It was funny. I like that she outed you here. I like that she outed you as a painter of Warcraft dolls. What's up, man? That's good.
Well, how are you guys there right now?
We're good, man. We're here. I mean, luckily, we're. I mean, at least me. I was already quarantined as a professional magician. I was already technically quarantined. Daniel's a little bit of a learning experience.
Yeah, it's
right?
been rough. It's been rough for me, for real, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not happy about it.
Well, he shaved his chest, so that tells you.
Did you nair it? Gotta watch out for the nipples, bro. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna burn them.
He says, "Watch out for the nipples." So the nipples are the. Well, we're just talking about Manscaped. We're just talking about this whole trimmer that apparently alleges no ball nicking, and I wanna actually cop it. Do a little bit of.
You're gonna do a review video on it.
I'll put it on my Pornhub.
You know, it'd be great if you actually do it and you blur the whole thing.
I'll put it on my Pornhub. Did you say what?
And you blur the whole thing, but you make it seem like extra big, and you're like doing this stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's funny.
okay.
That's funny.
I should do that. That's how I should do it. Yeah, you're right. Look at you coming up with a good idea.
I'll be here all week, guys.
Wow.
Yes. So what's up with you, man? How you guys doing?
Crazy, man. I've been off of work for 3 weeks. I haven't. They want me. They said I could go drive the bus, but nobody's riding it. It's just homeless people.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you, man. So hold up. So you're driving, but because I haven't seen them stop buses around here.
No, our bus is still going. Part of the division is still going.
Can't take the time off.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how they have weekday schedules, for a certain amount of time, so they have frequency that's pretty high. And then on the weekends, they have lower frequency, so there's less buses out there.
Okay.
So because the rules, they said, no, we're going to have weekend service throughout the whole week. So they need less of us.
Mm-hmm.
What I did was I go in and took my time off so I could just stay home with the kids.
Okay.
And I'm getting paid for 3 weeks.
Hey.
To stay home.
Yeah, shit, man. That's the better part. That's the better option. But that's kind of nuts, though. I mean, are they making you guys do anything like when you are working? Are they making you do like any precautions or what?
Shower.
They're not allowed to board through the front door.
Oh wow. Okay.
Unless you're in a wheelchair.
Okay.
The problem they're running into in the city that I live in is there are nothing but homeless people riding the bus.
Mm-hmm.
There are no workers, no regular riders. From what I've been hearing from all my coworkers, is homeless all the time.
It's all hobos.
And said,
in the bus?
Gathering.
Really?
They won't let them stay on the bus because usually that's what they do. They stay on the bus, ride back. Well, now the cops are coming out and saying, no, you can't continue. You have to get off. You have no reason to be on the bus. So they'll keep them off the bus.
Okay. Yeah, they also have to have that. My favorite thing is looking up bus fight compilations. That's another thing I like looking up for some reason.
You want to act, and I'll treat you like a man. Whack!
I see some good ones. There's some good bangers out there.
Just go in there, or they kick them out. They open the door and they kick them out.
Oh.
I shouldn't have gestured that, but they open the door and they kick them out, so that they fly out, and now you're part of a YouTube video forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how you doing, man?
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, man. I'm going nuts staying at home for this long.
Yeah, that's this guy.
With myself.
Yeah, he says he's tired. He says he's tired because you're at your house, you're fucking doing that shit. So
yeah. Porn got boring after the second week.
Yeah.
I don't know if Daniel saw. I fixed my Honda. I picked it up for like $700. I fixed that. I've worked on the floor in my house. Now I don't have any projects. I don't have anything to do.
Okay, so now you could just and improve your pass.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Improve your world famous bus pass.
I haven't touched Magic in about 8 months.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything with Magic. I've watched a couple videos, and I haven't really talked to anyone. Even Brian. I've talked to Brian every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's a good thing though. That's actually a good thing you haven't touched Magic in forever.
It feels weird. It feels really weird.
Yeah, the farther away, the better.
Oh, bro, I don't even want to talk to this guy. But it's it is what it is.
Yeah.
I touched the card, picked up the pack of cards again. So.
Oh man, yeah, that's good though. But I want to ask you because you always had like a passive interest, but I never asked you like how'd you actually get into it?
Someone named who was it? The YouTube page was called Screen Freak.
Mm-hmm.
And the first video I saw was a stupid little slight where he just made a handkerchief disappear.
Okay.
And then actually what it was, he ripped it up and then he restored it. It was a torn and restored trick, right? And I was like, what the hell? How do you do that? So he did the tutorial and then that hooked me. And that was like 3 or 4 years ago. And then all of a sudden I started seeing these stupid videos. Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Pig Cake. I was like, what? Who is this guy? There was such a genuine, difference.
I can tell when they're giving you a compliment, bro.
This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Can I cuss on YouTube right now? Did I get bleeped? Anyways.
Yeah.
The videos were different, man. They were so different from all the stupid.
Yeah, than the usual.
That was really loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, but they were so different, man. They were not what they were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes a lot of sense, actually. They were not supposed to be that way. They're not filmed that way. None of them are. And then all of a sudden, these new hipsters, like
all the tattoos. All the tattoos now.
Yeah, funny too, but they're not genuine. They're not. I don't know. They just seem so fake.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel about right. You feel about right. We have the same kind of sense of humor.
I realize that. It's kind of odd to hear your actual voice, by the way. That's another weird thing because I forever only heard.
It's just kind of annoying to talk like that.
Yeah.
I'm some kind of retarded person. And I picked it up and I started doing it, but honestly. Your style and what you were doing, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna f around on. Hey, what's up, man? We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, it's one of my daughters. I have 5 kids.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say you churned them out.
Stimulus package, baby.
Stimulus. You can't be funnier than me. You can't be funnier than me.
So that's pretty good.
That. Yeah.
Like you. Just, she has kind of.
Is she also going crazy?
She is already going crazy, yeah, because she's been watching them and homeschooling them for the past year, 2 years, 3 years. Past 3 years, she's been.
Wow.
So,
okay. How old is the oldest one?
14.
14.
Holy shit. That's a preteen. That's a teen, right? Preteen. Shit.
I believe that. I used to teach. What is it? Sixth grade was one of the grades that I taught. So they were about 13, 14, right? No, actually, wait. 13 is because 14 is high school. 14 is like ninth grade.
Yeah, 14, 15 is ninth grade.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I taught.
14, yeah. I don't know. Who cares?
He's a December baby. That's why.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's a December. So he's a little freak tall.
14 though, that's a rough age, man. That's a rough age too. That's like they know everything. I know everything. What? No.
You know,
and a girl too, right? He said daughter.
Yeah, he was catching something on YouTube, right? And I caught the history, and I was like, "Hey, what are you watching, boy?" And nothing. I'm like, "What? You watching this?" And he's like, "No, I wasn't watching that. Tell me the truth, because I didn't tell your mom." And he started crying.
Wow.
Oh, Dad, don't tell on me. I'm like, okay, don't do it again, because I'm gonna get in trouble.
He knows the moves. He knows the moves, bro. 14-year-olds, bro. They're sneaky.
Yeah, they're pretty sneaky. What do you mean you're taking your iPad in the shower? I'm doing it for music. No, boy.
Yeah.
So, bro, it's funny, man.
The moment they turn 13, their showers get longer. It's like, how does that work? I don't understand. That's kind of odd. What suddenly happened between 12 and 13?
Cut the water off.
There you go. There you go.
Or put it cold.
Yeah.
You want to take a 3-hour bath? Okay. Okay.
No shower. That's fucking dope, man. Fuck, man. It's kind of weird to again, I hear you like without your accent. I've only been exposed to you a little times, and I didn't realize you were actually a rational individual. I thought you were a psycho.
He's a Mexican?
Which is why one of your candidates, like you were one of the candidates for Butcher.
He still is.
You're still technically.
Still am.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Pretty soon. I don't know when exactly, but just look out for a package. Just look out for I'm not saying it's me though.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's hopefully a Butcher thing coming soon. We got to do something in specific. I don't want to ruin the bit, but yeah, after the Corona kind of pushed a lot of things that I had in mind for this. But yeah, you were you are one of the subjects that I think is Butcher. I don't know who Butcher is.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about anything.
Why are you looking at me, bro?
Just check out the picture.
Well, unfortunately, Satch, I don't want to cut you off, but do you have any final requests here before, unfortunately, we decide to end the show and I decide to also end myself permanently?
You could blow us a kiss.
Well,
yours a kiss. You don't have to. I don't want a kiss.
Okay.
Say bye to like that. That'd be great. Mwah.
I'll do one of these.
Oh.
Is that good? I'll do the double one.
I don't think you can see. Can you guys see me?
I can see the Skype message, the logo. I can't see the actual video, so no. The answer is no, which is a good thing. I mean,
that is good.
You can't be funny to me. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Yo, you looking fresh, man.
Now here's my wife too.
No, my hair.
Oh, you got all the. Hey, look at that, man. Oh, because you only see this. There you go. You only see this. Well, do you have any parting words for the end of the show?
No, that's just, guys, stay strong out there. Stay strong. Don't be scared. Don't let fear take over. Oh, is that Daniel? What's up, Daniel? Did you what? Oh man, I miss you guys. Yeah,
what's this Vato saying about me, bro?
No, man. Same with you guys, bro. It's always good to hear from you. It's good to hear from you and your actual normality. And I hope you guys also stay safe.
All right, bro.
Typical delincuente.
We'll see you, bro.
Later, man.
This is fun.
Bye. See you guys. So I think that was first calling show. Good success. Good job, Daniel. Good job in doing that.
No. Not that easy, bro.
I already gave it to you. You already did this bit.
No. Come on.
You already did this bit.
I needed some more. Come on.
we're gonna be back on Ham Radio next Wednesday. All right, possibly sometime before that because obviously you have all the time in the world.
Maybe Saturday.
Saturday
would actually be a really good day for me.
So thank you guys for joining. Also, make sure to hit all the stuff that happens in the little bit of the description section below. And apart from that, make sure to stay safe and keep your
Is that the cue?
Keep your parents close, and then keep your.
Are you giving me a cue?
Keep your grandparents closer.
All right. Blink twice if you give me the.
That's
the cue. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you can end it.
All right.